Welcome, welcome back to Millennial Marriages. We are doing our second episode today. I am Ryan Mossman. I'm here with my wife.
Sandra Mossman.
And we're going to continue the list that we started last week so you can learn a little bit more about the challenges that we face in our relationship and how we face those challenges.
Episode.
To be a very interesting episode. We are filming, coming to you on July 4th. So it's also America's birthday.
American birthdays, yeah, it's beautiful sunny day here in California.
Beautiful sunny day in California. We're going to go do some family stuff in a little bit, so we got to crank this episode out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so... before we get into the list, Sandra, why don't you tell us about your week?
Oh, I think the biggest takeaway from the week was what we just did our first podcast episode, and we showed to some of the friends, and we got some good interesting feedback. So we will try to incorporate this feedback in our second episode. So thank you so much for everybody who is giving us a review on our podcast.
Everybody who's listening,
who's
watching.
So grateful for everybody who's listening.
We're grateful for all the viewers, and we will take any feedback that you can give us.
Yes, any tips, what can be improved, or what you want to know, or anything, just give us some feedback and talk with us, kind of. We're here for you.
We appreciate it, definitely.
Yeah.
How about me? How was my week?
How was your week?
This week, I went golfing, and I played very badly, and it was very frustrating. So, because I've been practicing so much, and I want to get good, and then I played pretty good last week, and then you feel like, oh, you're getting better, and then you get into a sand trap and it takes you 4 shots to get out, and then it just ruins your whole day.
You know what it is, Ryan? You do a vision board in the February 4th. We do a vision board, and in the vision board you did spend more time with your dad,
mm-hmm.
but you didn't have a vision or a goal to play good in the golf.
That's true.
So maybe next year when you will do the vision board.
When I made that vision board, though, I was so bad at golf. I couldn't even hit the golf ball. Mm-hmm. Literally, I couldn't even hit the golf ball.
So here, 6 months. 6 months.
It's less,
5 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
4 months.
5
months.
Yeah, 5 months.
And you see how great progress is. But it's also a good point. What sometimes we don't see our progress. Sometimes we think oh, it was so bad last week. What you told it was last week golfing, but really, after 5 months of golfing once a week, you see the progress.
It's true. I guess that's the point with anything. But other than that, that's pretty much the only highlight of my week.
I think if you can think more, we can maybe get some.
I made some TikToks.
Woohoo.
So yeah, you can check me out on TikTok. It's Ryan the 805 Realtor, and I also put some on YouTube. But my YouTube name's changing soon, so I'm not gonna plug it here.
But it's it's great to see how other person do the business, and how I'm so proud of Ryan, what he do so interesting, and he do his best to make it good.
I try to give the people what they want on TikTok. Entertainment, but some information.
Some value.
Real estate information, and so on.
Yep.
Okay, so last week we talked about balancing career and personal life. We discussed financial stress. We discussed social media, technology, and distractions. And we discussed changing gender roles.
We did a lot. We
did a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we had one episode we covered all the 4 things. So if you didn't listen this episode, we will add the link down below. And if you have your intake or what you do, how you face is challenging, you just comment below, and maybe it will be helpful for other people too.
So, the next topic on the list is another social media one.
It's social media era.
Social media and comparison. The influence of social media can lead to comparing relationships and lifestyles, fostering unrealistic expectations and feelings of dissatisfaction within a marriage.
It's a huge topic, I think.
It's a big topic, yes.
It's a big topic.
So do you want to start, or
I can start my takeaway, and it will be related to my business. And
you see all the other people and their perfect lives on social media, traveling the world, and you just think like, why can't that be me? And it can.
it will be. We also put the.
It will be. Right?
It will be us like in 1 week.
In 1 week, we are traveling.
Yeah, we are going to see my parents, and yeah.
That's the good thing about having a wife from another country is you get to go to visit other countries
and stay for free and everything.
We got free lodging and
food and everything.
And we get to see like the countries that are nearby. You know, like when you're in Europe and you're in Latvia and you want to go to Italy, for example, it's like being in California and flying to Texas.
Yes. Yeah, it's like if.
Flights aren't that expensive, you know, so it's like a domestic flight over there. You don't have to go through passport security once you're in. It's just like a one-time passport thing. So
I think you need to go to the passport security. You just don't get the stamps for you.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they'll double check it, but very rarely, like when we go from country to country while we're in Europe, they don't check it the second time.
Oh, like when you get out of the country.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't check it.
When you're already in Europe, like if we're going from Latvia to Italy, they don't check our passport when we land in Italy.
Yeah.
They just check it when we first land in wherever.
Yeah.
So, anyways, social media and comparison. Sandra, what's your take on this topic?
So, social media and comparison. It's I don't know. I think I was there for a long time, and now I also overcame it, and I will tell you how and what happened with me. So I'm 33 years old, and I was in social media for like 10 years. Right now, so like all the young people are like even right now, and so like teenager year they're in social media. It's like much more difficult for them, so they don't know who they are. But
yeah, imagine if you had social media when you were like in like 4th grade, 5th grade.
Yeah, it's like you don't know who you are, and then you compare somebody else. It's just like, yes, I think like the biggest takeaway from social media, you need to know who you are. But how, like, I want to tell my story, what happened with me, and with my job, and comparison. I worked for the company for 6 years, and I made the good money. I had enough money to buy whatever I want, like all the like expensive stuff. We could travel all over the world, whatever we want. We can do whatever, like we have a good money. And then the thing was when I left my job, and I took one course of like this manifestation. Like manifestation, like when you just meditate and money comes, and in this course talked about like how easy to make money, because this person who sold this course, she showed on her Instagram how easy it is to be wealthy, how easy to make money, how it's like you just journal whatever you want, it will come easily to you. And so like when you like, my issue was when I left my job, and I felt like now I will be independent, I will work for myself, and I took the course from the person who also was like independent, and I feel like, oh, it's so easy to make money on my own, and so it's like so like beautiful life. Everybody's like on the Instagram. Everybody makes like their like they make money. It's so easy for them to make money, and I feel like, oh, it will be so easy for me to make money too. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was like, so when I left my job and became to work for myself, it was like the first year was really like eye-opening for me. What you can't trust the people from the internet, or that you can't like kind of like to see what, oh, they like they do what they do, but they can lie what they do really. And not if they say like, oh, it's money comes easy to them, it's not really. Money doesn't come so easy to them. Or like, oh, they like kind of they have like great like body or whatever. It's always challenging. It's always you need to like work on yourself to get like this perfect picture or whatever. So like when you compare to somebody else and they think like they say like it's so easy to them, and you think like, oh, if it's something so easy for them, and when you do it it's not so easy for you, then you're like something bad with you. It's not. It's just like it's always difficult to get like, so like it's you need to work on things to get it. And it's effort to make it work.
Yeah, I agree. It is an effort. You also, I mean, social media can trick you. I mean, because everybody looks so happy, so good with all their filters,
Yes.
and everything that they do. And like, if you ever look at some videos where it'll be like social media, like posts versus reality, those are interesting to look at. But as far as like in terms of a relationship, I mean, how do you feel about like, for me, like if you were on social media scrolling through and looking at like pictures of like sexy fit men with like six packs and like super buff like workout men, like I wouldn't really care. Like it wouldn't make me jealous because it's social media. It's like seeing it on TV almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's where some relationships struggle, you know, where it's like, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at on social media? You know, like, why are you following this so-and-so person? Or I saw you like so-and-so's post. And people get jealous, and it can become problematic in that sense. Because as a woman, let's say your husband likes a picture of, I don't know, Kim Kardashian or whoever, you might be comparing yourself to Kim Kardashian. And then it's like, oh, is that what you want? Is this is what you want? You want the big fake booty and fake breasts and all that? And fake face? And all the nose jobs and everything?
And it's again,
I don't know if Kim Kardashian has any of the plastic surgery, I'm just saying.
And it's a point what I started, I think. It's like, if you don't know yourself, you'll always struggle. If you don't have like high self-esteem, if you don't work on yourself, and you compare yourself to somebody else, then you always will have issue. Only what you should do, you should compare you to your yesterday. That's all what you should do. And you need to know, like, every person is so unique. Everybody has this like unique, beautiful qualities in themselves. And when you know, like, you're caring, you're loving, you're like friendly, you're like can maybe you can like great like make a great jokes. Like, you know how beautiful person you are. No, who cares who is like Kim Kardashian, whatever, you know. Like, when you know who you are, you know, then it's like you can't compare it, you know. It's like compared some like, I don't know.
I would say for me, like, the one thing that used to frustrate me was when I would see things that I wish I had been invited to.
Yeah.
Like friends are doing this or that, or they went on this trip, and it's like, well, why didn't, you know, I wish I would have been invited, or nobody told me that was happening. That sometimes, like, would frustrate me. And I could, like, dwell on it for, like, a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple days, or... But what about, like, other people on social media, like relationships. Like, do you ever look at couples on Instagram or YouTube, and and it's like relationship goals, hashtag relationship goals?
You know how perfect relationship we have.
But you know what I mean. It's like we feel lucky because we are lucky that we have a good relationship and
But
we're happy.
we
but
worked so much on it. Like
we did, yeah.
again, like I think like here I can bring astrology. It's how much we know each other, how much like I understand. I know you like so much. You, of course, you have like intuition how you understand me, but for me it's like I just like based on astrology I know who I am. I know our relationship are perfect. So I never compare. Like it's like the story what I talked about the money. It was like kind of when I see like I want this like whatever before like 1 year ago I wanted this Gucci bag or I wanted something like expensive car or I wanted to have like good like house whatever. But after I got into spirituality, I understand what your inner self, inner like peace is so much more important than whatever you have, like whatever you have.
Than any like material.
Yes,
things.
it just. I know, but we can try to make some what people issues are.
Like the things that you really want and yearn for aren't material things, like a new car or a new house or.
Not right now. I just want to like all I want to make to have my like higher like goal in my life, what I want to bring people, and I think I know what I want to bring to the people, this inner peace. And yeah, just yeah, that's what I want.
Not everybody can make a living doing what they want to do, you know.
Yeah, but of course, like we live in a material world, so
Yeah.
it should be like awarded.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe like if I will do what if I can help people,
If you bring value, yeah.
yes, it will be awarded.
Yeah.
And it's yes, like this inner peace is like so important.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and I of course like I don't, to get this inner peace is not just like to meditate or just like whatever, like some, it's not easy, I may tell you. But it's important, it's the main thing in life.
Comes in waves too for you.
Yes.
I mean, from my
Yes, of course, it's
perspective.
yes, because I was only like 6 months into spirituality, and it's just like, and what's everything in life. It's you have like it's highs. You think like, oh, I'm perfect, everything's great. Like I know how to manage my state, but then like again like you have this like solar eclipse or moon eclipse or like full moon, and it goes down again. It's like, oh my god, I'm here again. Like I can't do nothing.
That's true though. Like when you feel like you have a higher understanding of the universe and maybe like the purpose of life, because we don't like necessarily study or like listen or watch the same sort of like spiritual topics, but
Yes.
but when we talk about them, like they do kind of like interconnect in a lot of
Yeah.
places. So I think like when you have a peek behind the curtain, you know
Mhm.
what I mean, and you can kind of understand the universe a little bit better, the materialistic things in the world become less important and less distracting and less desirable, and then it helps you feel more at peace with yourself, which makes you feel more at peace in your relationship, and then it's just kind of like a cycle, you know.
Yes, and it's all start with yourself in relationship. Like when you start to like, if you start to bug another person what he is looking some Kim Kardashian photos, it's always something about yourself. You're not happy with your body, you want to be something else, you want to be more open. What exactly triggers you? It's not like this person triggers you, it's something inside triggers you. You always need to look inside what's happening, and again, know who you are. And if you have like, if you need to make your body, or you want to be more confident, you want to be like more fit, whatever, just work on it. It's life what you need to work on it.
And it's not always easy. You know, it's not. There's definitely struggles and
It's years.
conversations and nights upset and tears cried and all of that. You know.
But it's little bit by little bit, like how like we started with your golf. You know, you think like, oh, today was like such a bad day, but like remember where you was, and it's everything in life. You know, you think like, oh, it's like I sucked today, but really, what was like 5 months ago.
Good point. I think you might like this next topic. I think pertains to us.
Okay, I think like every
Well-
topic is very like millennial marriages.
Yeah, that's true. But I think especially delayed marriage and family planning. Millennials tend to delay marriage and starting a family, which can introduce pressures and uncertainties about timelines and future goals. So I'm 35, you're 33. We've been married 2 years? Almost 2 years. Next month will be 2 years. And we don't have kids.
No.
And we waited. How long were we together before we got married? 4 years?
We're almost five, like almost 6 years we're together.
We've been together 6 years total, and we were married after 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what's your position on?
I think like one position is what's different, like my background. I'm from Latvia, from Soviet Union, and I came to America. And in Latvia, we have such a much more different timeline at all. So if in United States it's okay to have a baby after 30 or 35 even, for Latvia it's you should have a baby before 30.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if it's like my mom always asks me like when you have a baby, or like not mom, like sister, I think sister asks more.
My family asks us too. They ask us too. Like, when are you planning? When are we gonna have our next grandkids or nieces and nephews and all that?
And I want to make a note, like, why don't ask us how happy we are?
Yeah.
Like the baby will bring something, like, I know the baby is wonderful, we want a baby, yes, but like it's not like baby will fix something or baby will bring something more.
Could bring something more, but we just have like and I think this is the case for most people like our age who are in relationships. They have like things they want to achieve first. It's almost like you have like an outline or like a plan of like how your life's gonna go, right? And you want like you need to finish this, or like career, you could finish college, you get the job, you get the promotion, you make X amount of money, you buy the house, and then like you can have kids. Like my brother had like that exact literal outline. Ours, we just kind of took a little bit of a detour. Like, if you had asked us a year ago, we would probably have said like, oh, we're gonna have kids like
in
very soon.
one
like,
year.
yeah, like we're gonna be like we'll have a kid 1 year from now. But
right now it's more to make more stable business. So and then have a baby.
Well, because we want to build businesses. We're in essence we're gambling a little bit, right? So it's like, sure, you could go get a job in IT, I could go get a job working for some company selling something, right? And we have
such a good job.
I'm
in IT. You're in sales. Like, so like.
I'm just saying we could do that, and we could get some nice salary, and we could go buy a house and have 2 kids.
And then be stuck.
But then you're stuck. That's the thing, is then it's difficult, and you're not stuck. You're never stuck. I should rephrase. You're never stuck. There's always
it's not
opportunity.
not mindset.
But there is always, it's more difficult to take the chances of both of us not working and getting a steady paycheck, and both of us starting businesses at the same time. That's
We have been there. I was there
Mhm.
when I worked for some company, and I came home and I worked for my business. It was like maybe a year or 6 months. It was difficult. It was difficult. Yes, you had the money, but now you have like more rush to make more money.
It's not all about money though. Like we were smart about saving as much money as we could when we were making money,
Mm-hmm.
so that we could. And that wasn't even necessarily the plan when we were saving that money, but
We are smart cookies.
we saved money, and because we did that, we can take this time to
Build a business.
build a business, and hopefully it works out for both of us.
It will. It will.
And it will work out for both of us.
Today actually I did my like 12 months feng shui program, and we talked about the money mindset and about journaling. Like, you have this when you journal and you like tell like what you want in life, and very important when you like tell what you want, like you want to like to travel somewhere, or you want to have like a business, or you want to make so much money, what's different goals are. Very important not to make a deadline for these goals, because like what can stop you to make this goal, to achieve this goal, what can stop to achieve you this goal is only your death. Like if you will die, you will never achieve the goal. But as soon as you're alive, you can always achieve the goal what you like want.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But if everything goes according to plan, then we will have the opportunity to do like the house, kids. That's like the plan, right? So it's like right now we work on building business
Yes.
to where it's sustainable,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And you have residual income coming in, and then you do the kids, house, everything else, and then hopefully we'll have great family where we both own our own businesses. We can work from home, or we can schedule that out however we want to.
I think like sometimes you want from me what I signed the document for you, what like need to have a house. Like for me sometimes I just tell like we will travel for 10 years with the kids, they can like study somewhere, it's fine, we can just like travel somewhere, and you're just like kids, house, we need to have a house.
Well, I'm in real estate, so it's like I recognize the value of owning real estate.
But
We can rent out the house and go travel abroad if that's what you wanted to do.
it's like I think like right now it's like so difficult market to buy, so I'm thinking like, and it's, yes, depends on like the income, I think.
Well, it's also more difficult to get a proof for a mortgage when you are self-employed.
Yeah,
A lot more difficult.
Yeah, it's possible.
But yeah, I do agree. Traveling would if that's the kind of the good thing about, well, your business, not necessarily my real estate business, but hopefully my other business, that it's something that you could literally do from anywhere.
Yes, and I think like my goal is just to travel around the world, go to India, go to China, and just explore different countries, cultures, to help people. Maybe I can be helpful there too, and just like I don't want to like just make money just to make money or
Mhm.
whatever. I want to do good, or like
Mhm. I get it.
yes,
You want to experience life.
yes, I want to experience life. I don't want to have a like
Kids, house, and then that's it. Like
Yes,
we have
yeah.
everything done, and now we
Yes.
just live our
You
life.
have so much more. You have so much more in the life. Not like just like cry for like your problems and compare yourself with somebody else in social media or whatever, but do your life, be happy, do whatever makes you happy. Risk, because you live once. I always think like, I'm like, if even if the business is so difficult, I'm still like do what I love to do. I still like enjoy every day what I have, and I'm on the path of making my life better. And it doesn't matter like how like difficult it is or not, but like I know like in the long term it will be a little bit more easier, and it's a beautiful life.
Definitely more difficult now. Right now is kind of like the hard part, I would say.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll reap the benefits later on in life.
Yeah. But it's very important also, and again in the business, to try different things. B is a beautiful mind, peaceful mind. And just know your higher goal, what you want, what you give to people.
Do you like believe like everything happens for a reason? Is that like your take? Like everything happens for a reason. It's all like kind of pre-planned, and there's fate involved and all that.
I think it's in this subject we're very similar. Like I have this my spirituality, what I believe, what I chose this life. My like spirit came here, and they chose my parents. They chose everything. The spirit chose my parents. They chose all the life lessons. What I need to go through, to learn something in this life. Not to be wealthy, not to be somebody, but like to learn my mistakes, to work on myself. All my like purpose in life is to work on myself, and if I can, give to other people.
It's a good goal. It's a good goal to have.
It's everybody's goal. Actually, it's everybody's goal.
Should be everybody's goal.
Yes. Yeah.
To learn the lessons that your soul came here to learn, and to be of service to others.
Yes.
If you can.
Yes. Whatever is difficult in life, it's meant for something. Like every day when I do the meditation, I do like meditation of like as a current moment kind of, and this is meditation have this like words of like whatever happened with you, you chose it, and it's for a reason. So even like if it's difficult, like something difficult right now is happening, it's like I need to go through it. Maybe I need to like step up, or I need to be more confident. I need to like, right now I want to change my business kind of structure. So, and I was thinking about this business structure for like 2 years, but I was like so like afraid to do this like new life coaching structure, and it's like how long I can be afraid to do it. I just want to do it. I just like for so long time it like came back to me every time, and I go through all these like lessons every time to like learn what like Sandra, be confident. It's your path. It's what you should do. It's your path. But without all these lessons, maybe I would not learn who I should be. So it's like I'm grateful what I'm like through the difficulties I'm learning, but I need to go through it. So my spirit chose it for me, and I chose it for me. What I can blame? I can't blame nobody else. I can only blame myself.
You can only blame your soul.
Why you did it for me? Why you chose
the
it?
being of service thing, I think, is important. It's like every 12-step program, whether it's like gambling, drugs, alcohol, even like the eating disorders, like the 12-step programs. You can literally they use 12-step programs for like everything, but the like the people who came up with it realized that if they didn't share what they learned by being of service to other people, and it doesn't necessarily mean being of service with only one thing. You can be of service in other ways. Like if you're have an eating disorder, you don't have to be of service to only people who have eating disorders, for example. Just being of service is how they overcome those issues. And there's like a spiritual element in that, because it when you're helping other people, you don't think about your problems
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you're dwelling on something silly, it might seem more silly when you're actually helping somebody who has it far worse than you.
Mm-hmm.
And or just helping somebody bring something to their car, or it doesn't matter what it is. Hold the door open for somebody, like just be of service to your neighbors, and don't expect anything in return, which is something I struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody who likes to like hold doors open for strangers, or like
Mm-hmm.
help a stranger if they're like seem like they need something. Like I've always been like kind of aware of other people, but like if I hold the door open for somebody and they don't say thank you, like it kind of it's like something I
Why?
need to
What
work.
happened
It's like
there?
something I need to work on. Like if somebody doesn't say thank you when I do something nice for them, like it just like I get really upset.
I remember it. How long do you still have it, or it's?
Yeah, it's still like an issue
Yeah,
for me. But
yeah.
like it's more of like you are like, and like you get, and but then it's almost like you have the second kind of thinking, clicking, kicking in, and it's like you don't need like
Mm-hmm.
the appreciation from other people. You don't need the recognition
Mm-hmm.
that you're a good person. You
Mm-hmm.
did this good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is for me. Is like the
Mm-hmm.
recognition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it, and that's part of the spiritual growth is not needing that, not requiring it, like just doing something good because it's the right thing to do. Like they say, I think it's character is the thing that you do when nobody's looking,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? So that's something I have to remind myself. It's not good enough to just do the good thing, right? It's like, oh, I did a good thing. Pat yourself on the back. I'm gonna go to heaven or whatever. You know, it's not like a score. Like you can't be like keeping score in your head. Like I did this good thing the other day. I helped this person, and then I helped that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, that's that's something I struggle with. I think it's like I do kind of have like a score, or
Yeah.
like I get upset if it's not reciprocated or recognized or appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think so. I made so much like notes about it. So first the recognition, and I think it's also like big topic for so many people of who struggle about the recognition, or struggle of being loved, or to be like appreciated, or to be like what's like as like what like as like they want to be like loved, like appreciated, be like seen.
Mm-hmm.
And how you work on it, what you do, you make other people loved, seen, like recognized. When you say like it's not like it's all for me, just give me, love me.
Like put out what you want to get back,
Yes.
kind of thing. Yeah.
And it's how it helped me a lot, but I have issues like I don't have like very close relationship with my dad, and right now when we live so far away, and it's kind of difficult for me to call to him, and like for a long time I always wanted like, Dad, love me, or like call me, or like see what I'm here, like I need your like love, you know. But then like when I started to look through the like prism of like give him love, recognize him, communicate with him, like see him, it was so much easier for me to kind of I'm here, I can give you all the love what I here, just I want like give it to you. And then like it's not like you don't live through the like give me, but like it's like here I want it to give it to you, it's so much easier. And I think you helped me a lot with it. I want to tell, but so when I with Ryan, he's my first love, first and last one, and I think like it was so difficult for me to love somebody else. It's like my parents didn't really showed me. They showed me the way they love me. But like Ryan had so much love, and you loved me so much, and you filled my cup so much. And then like it's like now I'm like ready to give to other people. So you're like, thank you so much.
I was overflowing with
you
love to
you're
give.
like, yes. So it's the kind of like now I'm like ready to give so other people to love and everything. So it was like this note I wanted to do. Also, I think you made a note about the when somebody else don't watch. So you're like good, like so you're only good when somebody else watch you, and
Yeah.
and you're like, but behind the scene you kind of not. And this note, what I also wanted to make, what you know what so many people want to be more structured, they want to be more clean, they want to be maybe they want to be leaders, they want to like be like no, like, yeah, structured, organized and everything, and they want to be like, oh, I want to be like at work, I want to be organized, I want to be structured, I want to be like punctual, like when you're like on time,
Punctual, yeah.
yes. But everything starts with your like home, kind of, with like, do you make a bed, how you put the how you like put, how cleans your house or whatever, like everything starts with small pieces.
Yeah.
You can't teach kids to be like clean, or like you can't kids to be like you
Take initiative, like
it's like you, like if you want to be at work, like in the like leadership level, you want to be like organized, you should start with your home level organized.
Right, I see what you're saying.
If you want to be like some like structure or something, you start with like small things,
I see what you're saying.
you know.
Yeah. It
It's same.
definitely starts on like the little things, like
I
you
know.
do one thing well, you do the next thing well, or
And
like
it's
one
small
good deed, like one good deed leads to the next good deed type of thing.
I had like, for example, in my career, when I need to do social media, and I need to be like every like day, every like week, I need to do social media. I was like I can do like short, like very fast something, but I don't want to do like a lot, like I think like so many people want to have like instant gratification, you know, how like it's like issues of instant gratification. But how you work on this issue of the instant gratification, you do in the small piece. For example, I work with my garden. I need every second day I need to garden it. So little bit by little bit I learn like through the gardening to be like be like more patient. And then this is gardening skills leads me to social media, to my career. And same like in the love too, like if you like start with the small things in your life, it leads to the big things, not like big things lead to the small things. Kind of, if you know how to manage your like $10, you can manage like $100 or $1,000.
That's like back to the social media thing too, though. It's like the instant gratification. Social media like programs us for instant gratification, because that's all that people post. It's like the whole design of the system is to give people that instant gratification, right? So then that sort of thinking or programming like bleeds into everything else in your life. So yeah, you're right. It is good you do have to like exercise. It is an exercise. You exercise patience. You have to like exercise doing everything to the best of your ability. I think like I struggle with procrastination a little bit because I'm kind of a perfectionist. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to start something until I'm like fully ready to do it, because I know once I start it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna like take a look into like every little detail. You know, that's.
But it's good. It's like when you like, from my standpoint, it's good quality in you. Like my bad quality is what like I can do very fast, but very kind of like it's fine, kind of I do like very fast, but like quality will not be so good. But and I can like maybe make the 10 mistakes until I get like 11 perfect. But you are like kind of, you think more and then you make a good kind of like it's like most likely you'll make some good, but like I will take so many times to make mistakes. You know, so and I like, it's why I like to like work with you too, like when like why I like you. But if
why
you do
like
if you do something good, if you start to do something, you do it very good.
Yeah.
You know, like when I started my YouTube channel, like for my astrology and feng shui, it's like, it's fine. It's like I can put something there. But when you started, you did like so perfect everything. Like it took so much time for you, but you make it like so like beautiful.
Maybe that goes back to the like instant, not instant gratification, but like the need to be appreciated and recognized. Like maybe there's some sort of connection there, like with why I'm a perfectionist, with like the need to be recognized and appreciated.
I think like maybe for next you know, like what's a good challenge for us will be like for like 2 weeks I will find the things like every day what I can be like I can recognize you for and see how to work on your procrastination or whatever. It's like I'm all the god. I'm so good. I don't.
Well, I mean, we were supposed to start the podcast like an hour ago, so we procrastinated a little bit.
We didn't procrastinate it because Ryan wanted to be everything perfect.
Yeah.
It took so long time.
It took some time to set up, get all the angles right, sound right, and all that stuff. Thanks for tuning in on this episode of Millennial Marriages. We were discussing today the social media and comparing yourself to other people and other relationships that are posted online. And we also discussed the delayed marriage and family planning. So we hope that you got some insight from our struggles and the challenges that we face in our relationship, and we hope that you tune in next week. So every week we will be posting an episode on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, on Rumble. So please subscribe, please comment, please let us know what you think. Please rate 5 stars if you found this information helpful or entertaining or whatever. And you can shoot us an email or comment on any of the videos to give us some feedback or anything that you might want us to discuss in future episodes. So thanks so much. We really appreciate all of you. And next week we will be filming from Europe. So tune in and you can see how exciting our vacation is shaping up. So we'll see you then.